With all the various lights that are available out on the market today to use for YouTube videos or even video productions, you can go with something like a ring light or maybe a panel light, or if you're doing stuff at your desk like live streaming, you would get something like a pancake light. But my personal favorite kind of light definitely has to be a cob light. The reason I love these kind of lights is simply the fact that they give you a super professional and cinematic look for a fraction of the price. Now, we've been using GVM lights for about 2 years, and I think something that you should think about when it comes to investing into your lighting solution or learning about building out your set or what have you, is that you'll probably use this kind of light for more than just shooting videos. Like, we use this light to shoot our thumbnails, for other types of photography, as well as at our live event, Grow with Video Live, to do on-camera stuff, photo booths, and things like that. And that's honestly why cob lights are awesome, because they're so powerful and they can be used for different situations. Now, what's cool about GVM is that they actually have cob lights for every kind of budget. But if you haven't purchased a cob light yet, be sure to check out their selection. In this video, I'll be using their 200D and 300D lights, which are great for professional studio work. If you have a podcast or an interview show or any kind of situation where it requires more than 2 people, you can actually use one of these lights to light everybody. And one way you can do that is if you're sitting at a table or something and everybody's looking at each other, you can actually boom a lantern connected to the softbox and literally light everybody's face evenly with just one light.
Us YouTubers and professional photographers know that great quality photos and video are all about light. You don't necessarily need professional quality lights, but they sure do take your productions from basic to booyah.
I recently received the GVM Bi-Color LED Video Spotlight with Bluetooth app remote control. In this review, I'll tell you how I used it, what it can do, what sets it apart from other video spotlights, as well as whether I can recommend it for you and your productions. My current lighting rig consists of 2 daylight fluorescents with softboxes. It's a good setup that works well for my small studio, but it doesn't offer much flexibility. These lights aren't dimmable and there's just the one light temperature, so in some situations outside the studio and up in my house, it doesn't compete well with bright daylight.
So that's what I'm used to, and after just one use, I was already enjoying the versatility of the GVM Bi-Color LED Video Spotlight. So let's get to it.
As the name suggests, this is a 2-color light. It's LED and you can adjust the color from warmer, yellower light to cooler, brighter, whiter light. For those of you in the know, it runs from 3200 Kelvin to 5600 Kelvin and its max brightness is 200 watts. The light comes with a metal spot hood which can concentrate the light a little better. I also opted to get a Parabolic softbox to help diffuse the light, mainly since I'm not great at lighting and I find a softbox can make any light a little more forgiving. This is the 35-inch GVM Parabolic softbox light dome. It does need assembly and does take a bit of finesse getting all 16 support ribs stretched out and into place. Extra hands help, but it produces nice, soft, but focused light.
The key reason I was so interested in trying this light is the fact you can control it from a distance using your smartphone and the free app. The app is super simple to set up and really easy to use.
The app is super user-friendly and you don't feel like you need to be a lighting director to use and understand it. It gives you 2 virtual dials that allow you to manipulate both the color and the brightness from a distance.
This alone makes it worth the money for me. As a one-woman band, it is super convenient, and I think this helps me get better video since I'm able to stay in my camera position and adjust the light without needing to get up and sit down again. And this way I can also see what the light looks on me before I hit record.
So if you're on a budget and you're looking for a COB chip light here, this is actually one of the most affordable solutions for you. This is actually a 200 watt. This is the GVM SD200D, and this light is extremely light. It's all made of plastic. It weighs only 3.5 kilograms or 7.7 pounds. So before I continue with anything else here, let's talk about the fan noise, because this is probably the first thing you guys want to know, because this light comes with a fan and it is rather audible, but not too bad compared to other lights that I've seen here. So it's still a rather quiet fan, but depending on what you're doing, you can still hear the fan if you have a dead quiet room like this here, because you can hear everything. A hair falls on the carpet here, you can hear.